Can you hear me now? I hate computers. I hate computers. That was bad. Sorry. There's something slightly squirrely or something going on with the USB settings. It seems to randomly go, aha, I'm going to rejig all of your USB devices and put them in different orders just to keep you entertained, Drew. For no obviously good reason. In which case, when I switch on Discord, not Discord, switch on Streamlabs, it goes, aha, one of your USB devices isn't in the right place, so I'm not going to make it work. I don't know what's going on there. That's a bit weird. Anyway, it's fixed now. Welcome all to the stream. We're going to do something very chilled and relaxed, hopefully, today. So there we go. So apologies for that. Right, let's do the thing because the thing is the thing, and before anything else goes wrong, we'll attempt to get this working. Right, so PSB is here before everything went wrong. Chile is here as well. Would to meet GB is here, of course he is. Dr. Quest MD is here as well. Hello, Dr. Quest MD. Good to see you. The Big Boo is here. Sponsor of the Saturday morning stream. Thank you very much for that. Havabubo is here. Commander Tragic Blue is here. Zoe is just chilling, and you're just chilling. It's going to be just chilling tonight, Zoe. So you're in exactly the right place. Sean O'Connor is here. Commander Tragic Blue is here. Commander Dustin is here. The Electron Ghost is here. There's definitely some ghosts in the machine today, I think. Wolf 999 is here. It's the shiny red flag. Yay! It's always here. Leslie Graham is here complaining about my mic. Who's Mike? Called Mike. Chile is here as well. Eridan Dundragon is here. Lots and lots of people are here wondering what on earth it is doing. What's going on? John Embry is here as well. So anyway, welcome one and welcome all. Hopefully everything's going to be okay from here on in. Let's fingers crossed that's the case. Right, so let me fire up No Man's Sky and let's see what we were doing. We were following the course, and what we're doing is we're doing a bit of sort of lore-y stuff. We're following the Artemis quest line, and the idea being that I follow it to the end and find out what actually happens at the end of the story. Now, the Artemis, as I understand, the Artemis quest line is kind of the intro story, isn't it? So, it's I don't know, does it rename itself along the way because it's now is Ghosts in the Machine. Was that the original title? I don't remember that being the original title, but maybe it was. So anyway, Ghosts in the Machine. Its name changes along the way. Okay, so that's... I might try that with one of my books. As you're reading it, you close the cover and go, hang on a minute. That's very confusing indeed. So anyway, so we're following the path of Artemis, but of course Artemis has got lost, right? And Apollo, who's a little bit, a bit of a thing. Has taken over now, and Apollo has suggested the Sentinels may be linked to Artemis' disappearance. Those pesky Sentinels that we hate. They decide they suggest we cooperate with them. That's the royal we, as in me. If the Sentinels use the portal network, and if we manage to follow them inside, who knows what secrets we unlock on our way to rescuing Artemis. But in order to do that, we need to build a base, which is where we got to. Okay, so there's various chapters, and it's the sort of chapter we're looking at. So I need to build a base. We've come here to the imaginatively named. Oh, hello. Drew's Landing, which is where we landed, I think. So that's where we are, and we're going to build a base. Now, I was going to ask, and I think the reason we have to build a base is we have to put some of our specialist types in it, which obviously is one of those learning things, so we're going to have to do that anyway, but we know that because we've done it before. But let's have a look. The only thing we know is a cylindrical room, which just seems a bit dull. We can build now. Can we put those where are they? The beat bite device. We're not going to do that again. Where are the... they're specialist... okay, so specialist terminals there's only that one. Where are the actual terminals for the specialist dudes? Have we not learnt those yet? We haven't learnt any structures at all apart from the cylindrical room. Oh, you get the terminals... Oh, they can go on the... Ah, they could go on the freighter, so we could not worry about that. That's not a bad idea, because I don't really kind of want to spoil this planet by doing lots of drilling and mining. Have I not got my freighter? There it is. There's my Star Destroyer. It's right up there, isn't it? So I can bring those dudes upon, build a circular room, and then so I don't know most of them. Okay, but I could build them on the freighter. Should I go do that? Because that isn't necessarily a bad thing to have on the freighter, is it? How do I get them onto my spaceship? There we go. I do like this game now. We've upped the graphics levels. Oh, you still need to. Oh, I see. You still need to build the rooms. Okay, all right then. In that case, let's do that. Where should I build it? I don't really want to. It feels like it should kind of be up here. And there's a slight rise here, isn't there? So shall I build it on the top, up here? And it's got quite a nice view then, hasn't it? Okay, let's build a cylindrical room up here. There we go. Sort of. There, I think. Right, so we built a cylindrical room. It hasn't got any power, of course. Construct a door. Well, that's a good idea. I think I kind of want the door looking out on the lake, maybe? Is that the right? Yeah, that's quite a nice view, isn't it, actually? Let's put the door there. Right. Okay, so it's giving me a door. Oh, I can't put the door. Oh, that's annoying. Why can't I put... No. Oh. I have to put the door there. What's the view like from there? Well, okay, well that view is alright. Can't want that view though. Well, I suppose I can put a window in, can't I? What's it like in front of that one? That'll do. Let's put it on that door. Okay. Ta-da! Right. Then I've got to make a biofuel reactor, which is the only thing I know how to make at the moment by the look of it. Learn base modules at construction research unit. Deploy a construction research unit at your base. Well, let's put one of those down here then. Oh, I can edit the room and rotate it. Okay, I think it'll do. Well, I put all these funny little things they asked me to have down kind of in the corner here for the time being. So this allows me to learn the base parts, doesn't it? There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Buildable technology. A biofuel reactor. There we go. Actually, what I want is I want a solar panel. Yeah, that's what I really want. Because I don't, if I'm building and a battery. That's not worse, but do I have to deploy the biofuel reactor to get? I suppose I probably do, don't I? Where's the story gone? Oh, just log, isn't it? There we go. Okay, power in the base. I have to construct a power fuel reactor, so I might as well just run it on that temporarily. Let's just whack it behind here then. Okay. Okay, and it needs some fuel, which presumably is carbon, so I can just... There we go. Okay, it runs for nearly an hour now. Right, so I need to put some wiring between it and my... Oh, there we go. Oh, we've got rubbish weather. Oh, let me tell me about the rubbish weather. Right, then we've got a featureless room. Ta-da! Okay, just do whatever the quest says. Minimum required. Yes, yeah, I think that's the thing for the time being. Let's not get distracted by making things too pretty. A construction terminal. Right, so okay, so that's the entrance. Okay, they sort of fit in the corners of the room. Okay. There we go. We have made a construction terminal. Expanding the base. Objectives completed. There we go. Okay, so hire a base overseer. So we need to go back to the space station to do that. Right, okay, fair enough. Where's the exit? Apart from the weather's taken the turn for the worse. Yeah. Not good. Yeah, it's somewhere nice out here. 100 degrees centigrade, that's pretty hot. Balmy weather conditions. Right, let's go to the space station then. So that's a weird thing about the cockpit not being pressurised, but somehow it does protect you against temperatures. Potential overseer recruit. Sounds like exactly the right place we need to go, so let's go do that. Okay. And it doesn't eat an entire stack of carbon. Yeah, so you did need to chuck a lot of carbon into it, didn't you? Which can't be good for the atmosphere, can it? Clearly that rain isn't water, or it should be boiling. That's a very good point, actually. I'm not sure physics and chemistry work the same way in the No Man's Sky universe as they do in ours. There's some very curious chemistry in particular that happens, and there's almost certainly some very odd physics going on. I'm just going to Electron Ghost. I'm literally just going to do what Big Boo suggests. I think just do the minimum to move the story on, because we've done a lot of that stuff before, so we don't need to. And my problem with it is I'll get all kind of perfectionist about it. Well, no, I just want to line that one up there, and that won't help the story move on. So let's just do what the game requests, so we can get on with what we need to do. Amazing docking. Or the air pressure is super high. Yeah, okay, the air pressure could be. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, the air pressure could be high, which allows water to boil at a much higher temperature. Very good. Someone's paying attention. Very good. Right. So hopefully there's an overseer. Now, where would they be hiding? They're hiding over there. Will you come and join me on my amazing space base, which has one room and no windows? I'd be delighted. Sounds like exactly the opportunity I've been waiting for. Mr. Tolgek-Nada. Is it really you? I've been searching for such a long time. I've contracted to aid you in this in every cycle. Oh, okay, interesting. Everything was paid for a long time ago. I like the way that everything is a prophecy in this place. Okay, so he's kind of obviously aware that... Okay. This has to happen. Okay, so he's going to magically somehow be there before I return, presumably. Now, I can presumably... I don't need to fly my ship back, do I? I can just teleport back to Drew's Landing. Which is a big time saver, it has to be said. If I can get past them. The seats. This is not a scam, no it's not. Right, Drew's Landing, there we go. So there's always a bit disconcerting in this game, the way everybody knows something about you that you don't know. It's like going to a party, isn't it? And you walk into a room and everyone goes, "Oh, him." Yes. And you're kind of like, "What do I do?" Now, presumably, our Gek will have somehow magically got here before us, and he'll be looking all smug, I'm sure. If I can get him through the door, I need to do something about this door. This isn't very good, is it? See that? There he is. Told you. Hello. How did you manage that, my friend? Right, you've so much to learn, so much to see, and this place will be our home amidst the infinite. Take this glass and let starlight flood into our jolly home. Glass, I like the idea of that. Okay, so we've now learned how to make some glass. Excellent. Everything pours through glass in the end, but there's time enough for that. There are other things we have to do. If you prepare chromatic metal, I'll use it to calibrate a science terminal suitable for a Corvax entity. Okay, so the Corvax have suffered terribly at their hands. Now this is interesting, that the Corvax have suffered terribly at the hands of my people. Be kind to them. So it's like the Gek keep apologising for some terrible thing that they did in the past. So I'm quite keen to find out what that they did, because they seem to be nice little critters now. But clearly they did something that was pretty horrible. Where's the glass? Should be on the building. All structures as well. Where's the glass? Oh, it's a craft. Yes, duh. It's a crafting item, isn't it? Sorry. Let's craft a bit of that. Right. So can I? How build? How do I build? I thought I built though. I thought. Do I not have to? No spoilers in the chat here. No, they're telling me. Yes, definitely. So he knows me, but I don't know him. My child did many years from now. Okay, so time is an illusion, and lunchtime doubly so. Have some grammatic model. Okay, so I haven't learned the thingy for graph. Right, we litter the universe in our greed, traveller. This planet's no exception, but there's much that can be done with litter. I'm wondering at this point whether the Gek are responsible, maybe, for the Sentinels. Okay, make your way to an abandoned structure and harvest the data from the terminals. I use a fashionist plan for a storage container. Whatever their motive, the overseer claims I will find data for a storage container. Okay. Okay, so he's telling us to go somewhere. Now we've got to build a science station, which presumably we don't know how to do at the moment. Oh no, we do. Let's whack that in there then. Okay, so hang on. He's told us to go off to an abandoned thingy. So what's the actual mission? Hire a base scientist. So it's back to. Oh, we've got to go to a Corvax station. Okay, you can skip the Gek subquests and just hire the site. I was going to say let's cut to the chase, shall we? Right, so we need to warp drive to a Corvax space station, which is going to be a different system. Each system is owned by one of the races, or it's an abandoned system, isn't it? So let's have a look. There we go. It's basically put one right next door. Jolly convenient. Let's go there. Um, 6 pints of lager and a packet of salted peanuts. Thank you very much for that, Big Boo. Much appreciated. If I lay down and put a paper bag over my head, will that help? Oh, it's put us right near the space station as well. This game really is a time saver, isn't it? It's like, you need to go here in order to do the next thing. Oh, you're here. Excellent. That's really quite good. It does crack on. I think this is one of the things I got confused about earlier when I was playing the game right at the beginning, is that all the subquests, it's very easy to get lost in all the subquests, isn't it? Because you have to keep telling the game, no, go back to the main story, please. And if you're not familiar with the way the game works, it's initially a little bit confusing as to where the main story is, because it moves you off the main story even though you've got it selected. Okay, so Hugh, I am free to explore, free to pursue my passion. Do you have a base? Yes, we do. Think not of payment. Scanning you while you sleep will be reward enough. Okay, slightly creepy. Dear. Right. I'd almost forgotten about the wombles. The wombles. You can't forget about the wombles. We need more wombles, don't we? Right. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. We can just order pinch. You can use the teleporter. Stop forgetting the teleporter, Drew. The teleporter is one of the biggest time savers in this game. Excellent invention. We should all have a teleport. Why haven't we got teleporters? Okay, someone needs to sort that out. Teleports would be so useful, wouldn't they? I mean, you could it would just be brilliant. Mama Cub 1, good afternoon, first time chat. Welcome to you. Welcome to you. Thank you very much for popping into our stream. We are doing some hopefully reasonably chilled, relaxing lore questing in No Man's Sky this afternoon. Well, it's not this afternoon for me. You must be in the States or somewhere because it's the evening for me. So anyway, good afternoon. An Electron Ghost. Yes, I teleported home one night with Ron and Sue and Meg. Ron stole Meg's heart away, and I got Sydney's leg. It's all good stuff. Nope. I need to do something about this entrance. This entrance is really bad. Right, look, there's my main man. Okay. Now I've got a Corvax. In the States. Welcome, Mama Cub, yes. The entrance needs some stairs, it does. Right, a fine base traveller. You clearly haven't seen many bases then. As of course benders your honourable status. What are you saying? Oh, the Corvax will be happy here. I'm glad you're going to be happy here. Neither their shell nor the walls of my basin to contain them. Right, so well, welcome. Honour to witness the monolith of the traveller. The monolith of the traveller. Lubricant and acid. Steady on, steady. Lubricant and acid. Corvax will also clean the windows while you're gone. Sorry, my friend, we don't have any windows, but never mind. You need to research the mystic high technology known as the ramp. I do. Okay, so travellers need to be honoured and raised above all others. What have I done to earn such esteem? Well, this is a good question. Right, now he wants some stuff, so that's yet another quest that we don't need, I think. Yeah, sorry, dude. Now I've got depressed Corvax on my hands. Look at him. He's totally depressed. Right, what we need to... Now we need to get back. Right, return to space and contact Apollo. That's what we need to do. Okay, and maybe make a ramp. Can I make a ramp? Is there a ramp? Do I have one in my list of amazing things that I can build? Probably not at the moment. Just so it's slightly easier to get in and out, shall I? Go and let's research a ramp. Lubricant and acid while he scans me in my sleep. Doesn't really bear thinking about, does it? Let's not go there. Really, let's not go there. That's just no. Stop it. Buildable technology, I'm guessing. Okay, so where is a ramp? We have some nice timber floors. Stone structures. There's a stone ramp. Is that any good? Where's it? No, why can't I have like a high-tech space ramp? Alloy structures. There we go. Alloy ramp. That'll do. So kind of an alloy wall. and an alloy floor panel, and an alloy ramp. Is that the one I need? Oh, there's another alloy ramp. An alloy half ramp. Do I need a half ramp or a full ramp? Let's go find out. This ramp might not work. Side quest and distractor in this game never happens. I need to do something about the door as well, but that's another problem for another day. Right, where are the... Oh, there we go. Okay, that's sort of a backwards ramp. Rotate. Yeah. Left shift. No, that's not doing what I want. Oh no. That's the wrong axis. There we go. Nope, that's the wrong axis as well. Cycle axis. I want to rotate it that way. It's rotating it. It's it's a stupid thing. I'm not sure that ramp is the wrong ramp. Okay, I've learned the wrong ramp. What's the right ramp? Those types of research did normally not. So basically, what you're saying is I can't have a ramp at the moment. Oh well. Let's go and talk to Apollo. Yeah, they're old school. Those rooms, aren't they? They've been around since the beginning. Never mind. Right. Okay. Let's find out what Apollo's got to say for himself. I've made contact with some researchy types. There's the anomaly up there. Back into space. There he is. Right. Here's our strange man. How's the base? Make sure you hire a few staff within it. Done that. What are units for if not to assert dominance over you for their life forms? Okay. But on to more important things, right? If you're going to work with me, your equipment needs to be in good condition. We can't have you dying out there. Not yet, at least. You can find out clusters scattered in abandoned buildings and other damaged iris machines. Ironic, really. The same structures the Sentinels destroyed will lead to their deaths. Didn't sign up for Sentinel destruction, but okay. The Indies now comes with merchant spaces to get the technology you need. Oh, and one last thing. Take this personal force field blueprint. You're going to need it. That's nice. I think I've already got one, but yeah. Okay. Raid abandoned buildings for nanites. You know what I fancy doing? Let's go and raid some nanites. As coincidence would have it, there are some over there. Let's go and rescue some nanites. Yep. Okay, so this is a bit teaching your grandmother to suck eggs about No Man's Sky, really, isn't it? But that's okay. We'll go through a little bit of that. At least I know roughly what I'm doing. They weren't there at launch. Okay, so those buildings, the first update brought bases, but you had to find an existing base and build onto it. Okay. It's amazing how much they have added, but how many crucial things weren't around right at the beginning. This quest is a bit tutorial-y. All the other quests branch out a lot more. Okay, that'd be cool. But let's go through it one by one. Okay, this doesn't look like a particularly nice planet, does it? Always give the approximate location. You thought they'd have a bit more technology. Let's have a little fly around. Anyone see the abandoned base? I don't see an abandoned base. We're going to have to land and go find it. All of this looks abandoned. It does, doesn't it? It's a very good observation. Let's have a land here. This looks like, oh no, this looks like Mordor or something, doesn't it? It looks pretty... Where is it? 1,000 AUs in that direction. Well, I think I might jump in the ship and fly over there then. That's quite a long way to walk. That'll be 1,000 AUs in the other direction. No, it's too weak for the distance estimate. Ah, this game sometimes. Sometimes you get to see them from the air, but it's not playing ball with me today. Still, I'm just going to go and find it. I can always summon the ship back at the end, can't I? It's all a bit hot here though, isn't it? Nice, weird undergrowth, but have I got my Robodogus? I have. Let's have the Robodogus. He's brilliant at this. How do I summon the Robodogus? Forgotten. Summon my creature. There we go. Summon the Robodogus. The Robodogus is brilliant. There we go. Have an ion battery. There you go. Feeling loved now? Right. Let's rock and roll. Right, which way around did it? Hi-ho, Silver! If I'm heading in the right direction. No, I'm not. It's that way. Here we go. He just goes straight through these. I almost pressed abandon on the Dogus, didn't I? Yes, that would be bad. He's proving his worth though, the Robodogus. One of the fastest ways to get around. I like the Robodogus. And he's got just a cool clunky noise as he as he goes. There we go. You found it. It's over there somewhere. There we go, Robodogus. Well done. He's very impressive. Right. Okay, so we just need to go and get some nanites from in here. Where's the entrance? Yeah, and if I get a car and stuff, then I'll start customizing it again. That'll just be... Ooh! This is just full of ick. Let's just give it that. I know I can refine it into stuff, but... Yeah. Like a... This is okay. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Don't tell me. Some nanots. Yay, I got some nanots. Right. Locate a multi-tool technology merchant. Okay, so we've got to do that. So yes, this is all a bit tutorial. Robodogus says, look at Hot World. Good point. Where are you? Well, I can just bring my spaceship back from here, can't I? There it is. Looks like the Batmobile from that angle. Yeah, ooh, I can get crushed by your own starship. That's never good. Don't forget the scanner arc is quite wide, so the first instance shows you looking the right way. You still have to turn this little bit. Okay, otherwise you spiral towards like a month. A month. A month. That was an excellent typo, Zoe. Spiral towards it like a month. It's like it takes an awfully long time to get there. There's a whole chain of stories in the haunted terminals. Yeah, okay, so we'll. Yes, we'll do that as well. Right. Robodogs will have to fend for himself for a bit. Back to the space station. Go and buy a thing. Engage. Ah, dear. That's going to be a thing now, I think. We're going to spiral towards things like a month. That's going to be one of my favourite phrases of the stream. Right, multi-tool technology merchant. Okay, so we know all about that. The Robodogus. Yeah, so we found the Robodogus on like a weirdly techie planet, didn't we? And it's probably not a Dogus, but it just kind of runs like a Dogus to me. So, and I call my own dog Dogus. Her name's actually Lizzie, but I just call her because she's a Dogus. I call her a Dogus. Dear old Lizzie. Dear old Lizzie, who's going to be 15 years old next year. Who, alas, is no longer a very active Dogus, but used to be an active Dogus in the past. Now she spends most of her time sleeping. I should have to get her on stream, but I don't think she's not very interested in looking at computers. Introduce you to the actual Dogus. Right, let's go to the technology merchant, who will be up here. I like the things in pots. They're quite cool. Right, try not to get distracted. Oh. Can't run through that gap. Right, hello. We're here to fulfill a mission quest. Those eyes are his. Oh, he's got kind of. His eyes are much lower set than you'd expect, aren't they? Go on then. I can do some stuff. Install your module upgrade. All right then. Which one was that? Where did the module upgrade go? That one, presumably. Boltcaster upgrade. So that should go next to the Boltcaster. Which one's the Boltcaster? That one. There we go. Right. Return to space to make contact with Apollo. Oh, let's keep it going. Glad my eyes aren't there. I get food in them all the time. That wouldn't be good, would it? Kind of whale eyes, that's it, yeah. Oh, too close to that wall. It's uncomfortable. Right. Come talk to us, Apollo. Let's just fly through the asteroid field. Because it's fun. Right. You are not... Hang on, I've got an unknown signal now. I thought we were talking to Apollo. I know you travel, I know where you've been, I know where you're going. Don't tell me this is another quest. Dot, 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 dot. Gzzt. There's no need to hurry. Okay, who are you? Gzzt. You will find us when the time is right. Mercurial alien beings being mercurial and mischievous. Oh, now Apollo's in to chat with us. He's basically said, don't talk to unknown people. Right, are you ready? Make sure you are. This job isn't going to be a small one. You might not be heading back to that base of yours for a while. Okay. Good. Let the hunt begin. What are we hunting? I've detected the Corvax installation on that world of yours. The interference in your transmissions is a giveaway. It might be disguised in the style of another species, but don't be fooled. The synthetics delight in espionage. Cough. I am not robotic. I was born just like you were. This is no world for flesh. My brain, what organs I have left. Everything was transferred to this shell. This is who I am. Okay. Yep, feel sorry for you. I need to feel sorry. I got my revenge when the time came. What's done is done. Okay, so he's not at all bitter and twisted about it, is he? So, start from the hypothesis Sentinels use these portals to get around. How do they activate it? We need to observe. We need to summon them. Okay, what better way than to attack a secret Corvax factory? They are both robotic like too much in common, too much coincidence. Okay, so he's drawing a link between the Sentinels and the Corvax. Enter the factory and hack the terminal within. If we gain data about the Sentinels, good. If not, we'll have summoned enough of them to trace any energy spikes in that world of yours. The portals will be ours in no time. Okay. The approximate coordinates for the hidden facility. Where's the hidden facility? It's over there. Right. You'll find the top secret nuclear bunker. It's just off the A39. Take a left, take a right. You can't miss it. It's on the right. Apollo is a perfectly well-adjusted individual. We should introduce Apollo to Octavia. They may not be happy. Yes, I think so. Oh, hang on, that's not targeted correctly, is it? There we are. I don't know who the other guys were. Was that some sort of weird, strange... Let's have a look. No, it's just a trader. Buzz off. Boom. Stop chucking content at me, game. I'm going to make a secret hidden base sign pointing to a small cafe. The base will be hidden under it. They'll never get... No, you see, that's probably quite cunning, is they'll just go look at that and go, what an idiot. Can't possibly be a secret base there. And they'll never find it, will they? Secret Corvax facility arrive in 10 seconds. I know. It's a bit kind of like... Presumably we're going to have to land, break out the Robo-Doggers and go searching for it, but even so. Now, I don't remember if I got this far last time with this quest. I don't remember this bit at all, but I didn't remember quite a lot of the last bit either, so maybe I did. Oh, hello. It's a ship just popped out of something, man. Is this the same planet we were on? Because this is gloomy as hell, this planet, isn't it? Mary. Oh, look, I think I might have found the secret Corvax base. What do you reckon? You did quite a bit further, did I? That's interesting. Okay. Actually, this might not be the secret. Actually, I think I just found the secret Corvax facility. The one that's hidden in plain sight on top of this hill. Right, okay, so I need to blast my way in. Excellent. Well, I think we know how to do that. Let's have a little bit of the bolt caster. Why not? There we go. Looks like I've got to blast the door. Take that. Oh, there's some Sentinels coming. Not worried about that. Did I complete it? Really? Right, zzzt, as per usual. The terminal has an upgrade module for my exosuit. However, I found a few clues for Apollo. It seems the Corvax within left this world many days ago. Apparently, were called on a priority transmission from their species flotilla. Something has them worried. Okay. Okay. They're experimenting with autonomy from their collective. Oh no, I do remember this. Yeah. There was something here. Ooh, hello. It's a small hairy creature shaking afraid. It cries out. The animal appears to have lived here for quite some time. There's a nest in the corner. The scan tells me the creature is gravely ill, will die no matter what intervention occurs. I suppose I should euthanize it, really. Oh, that's a bit sad. But if you've forgotten, at least, yeah, I have forgotten actually. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have completed it because I think I got sidetracked way too early. Okay, so we need to get back to Apollo, but are we going to be able to get back without? Yeah, there's still see Sentinels out there. Let's just hang around a little bit here. We can extract some now. That's what we're waiting. Seven, 6, 2, 1. There we go. They're good now. Oh, maybe they haven't. Here's my spaceship. It's on the other side, wasn't it? Oh, there's a Sentinel dog. Just sort of chilling. Oh, he's actually kind of detected me, but he's not actually trying to kill me. I haven't really looked at one of those up close. They are just like the Boston Robotics things, aren't they? And the other ones, they're just hanging back. Interesting, anyway. Let's get back to the ship. Don't pat the Sentinel dog, no. Yeah, doggy doggy. No, I don't like those things. It's the opposite type of dogs. We don't like those. Right. Back to. You can have one. Yeah, I ought to get one as a pet. I think I came close at one point. It's not as good as the Robo-Doggers. Confirmed Boston Robotics created the Sentinel. I wouldn't be surprised. They look very, very similar. Right, okay. Your attack on that factory paid off. All I did was blast the door. I recorded countless signal flares when the Sentinel started to appear. Energy streams sparked beneath the planet's surface, moving from monolith to monolith. Okay. We must be on the right track. Examine these structures. They are all linked. I know it. On the junior scan to the Sentinel's energy signals, we will soon have our prey. Good luck. I'll speak to you on the other side. Still very bossy, but bring word of Apollo's plan to Nada. Okay. Sounds like we're going to get a little bit of lore because Nardo's back, and we ought to speak to Polo as well, of course. Next time I see a Sentinel mech dancing to Do You Love Me, I'll get a video. This space is still so cool. Just amazing. Right, what are we going to learn about this time? I've even learnt the shortcuts now. Right, hello Nada. Guess what? There'd be some weird stuff happening. What new knowledge traveller? He is a traveller entity that is not known to Nada, yet they know Artemis entity, who themselves no longer recalls Nada. You bring news that alarms Nada. What else does our home fail to see? Further friends kept us safe. Nada's carapace has been Nada's, and Nada's only for many years outside the cycle of data. We help others escape. Those who hunt us cannot see us. Nada does not want it to end. No. I think you're very wise in this, Nada. We will attempt to figure out what is going on. Polo will definitely tell us. Nada is alarmed by Polar Friend. I am not. It is exciting to see where our model fails. If we're wrong, then there are more friends than we realise. More friends and more stars. Let's find out what the Sentinels are with. Novel Apollo allies himself with a Vikine, enjoys to hunt the Sentinels. Good, but it will not work. They will always come, it's beyond us to change. Everywhere our home has been, the hunters will follow. Okay. To be fair, says Wilf, if someone walked up to my house and started shooting the door, I'd call it an attack. Yeah, I think that's probably fair, actually, isn't it? Pete says, do you want a flying pet that you can ride? I probably do, but probably not at the moment, because I'll spend the rest of the stream playing around with a flying animal. So thank you very much for the offer there, Pete. But I'm trying desperately not to be distracted, which is very difficult for me. Very difficult. I can't get on my ship. There it is. Yeah, don't anybody shoot Wilf's door, okay? It will be interpreted as an attack, even if it's friendly. Yeah, if it's done in a friendly fashion. And you can't use that. I was just doing a quest because this alien robot guy told me to. Okay, it's not going to carry any weight at all. Right, perform a scan to uncover some portal ley lines. Oh, now we've got more content happening. Pirate King Abkue. Right, we found a ley line though, even more important. So we'll leave the Pirate King. Let's carry on with this. Ooh. Oh, that looks like a cool planet. Boom, let's go there. Flying ferrets, yeah, companionable munitions discharge. No, it's fair. I wouldn't want people shooting my doors down either. Okay, so this is a very greeny looking place. It's an overgrown planet with green stuff. This is where my base was. Might be. I get a bit disorientated in No Man's Sky because you move around so quick. Like, where was I again? Okay, so there's the ley line source. And it's an approximate location as per usual. Oh no, the starship's followed me around. Why has it done that? Oh, you idiot. I'm going to have to kill you now. Oh no, he's off planet. How can he be on my scanner if he's off planet? It is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It's off planet, just leave me alone. I've got important space sciencey stuff to do. This is a weird looking place, this is. I like the clouds though. If we're not careful, it's going to take us a month, isn't it? It's going to take us a month to get there. But not given that we've got a Robo-Doggus. The Robo-Doggus. Summon the Robo-Doggus. Hello, how are you? Let's rock and roll. That way, Silver. Turn around and charge! Oh, I can see it. There it is. What a cool critter he is. Oh, slow down, slow down. I think we found it. No, no, off, stop. Let's recharge the old life support systems. I think that must be it. Yeah. There we go. I've got my pre-order in for PSVR 2. Can't wait to see what plans. Yes, it's going to be... I need to try this game. I must go and sit down and do this at some point, because I have got a an Oculus thingamajig. I just haven't had the chance to try it out. Okay, so this is Apollo's plans revealed hidden Sentinel ley lines. Okay, so this is the keen plaque. Is this what it means? Look, a dog just stopped playing around. Look, Doggus. It's just like my Labrador. It's in the way all the time. How many Labradors have we got in our house? I asked my wife. At least 6. I don't know what to expect as I approach the structure. An army of Sentinels, perhaps. But in the shifting structure of this monolith, I feel something else. A story, a vision. It's already burning myself into my eyes. The Traveller. Arrival. The Traveller worked between the shadow of a red star. To a lonely cosmos they fled, yearning for purpose and meaning. Yes, I have Tuesdays like that as well. They found an anomaly, an aberration, a door to heavens. No Gek, no Vikine or Corvax could see it. Only the Traveller could perceive the portal. They did not know how to step through. They did not know secret language. The glyphs. Ah. They did not yet grasp the price of the final truth. Okay, I think this is going to do. Doesn't this? Okay, I am filled with the knowledge of an ancient traveller. I see glyphs in my mind, part of the code I need to activate a portal. As I depart, I spot a sentinel drone in the distance. It moves away quickly. Okay. Oh. It's time to climb aboard the Robo-Doggus. Shall we escape or destroy the Sentinels? No, they can't keep up the Robo-Doggus. See? Useless. Our ship is up there. Okay, that was easy. Oh, flipping through the world there a little bit. Oh. Right, okay. So we escape the Sentinels, follow the portal ley lines, right. Does that mean we've got to go off planet again? Oh, there we go. Oh, I do remember doing this. Tracing to source. Follow the Sentinel energy trace to the next artifact. Where is it? He's very protective, my Dogus, isn't he? He's an excellent Dogus. Well, there it is over there. 12 minutes. Okay, I think that's going to be a spaceship job. Robodog says, hello, you smell different from best friend. That's what my dog thinks of me every morning. You smell different. That would be quite a long Robodogus run, wouldn't it? It takes 10 minutes in the spaceship. 10 seconds in the spaceship. Okay, so this is an abandoned structure. That's quite cool. Let's go investigate this. Learn the memory of the thing. Let's learn another key word. Oh, they've updated those graphics. That's pretty. Oh, another vision. Two large aliens locked in combat. Eventually one triumphs, leaving their victim to bleed to death. Nice. The vanquished alien gestures to me. Gives me some knowledge. Okay, so that's just me learning some words. But along here is the ancient ruins, which contains whatever this is. Nothing to read, yet I'm more aware of words than anything I've ever known. Okay. What the stuff is actually doing to my head. The Traveller's Sin. The Traveller found a way they always did. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. Within the shattered memories of Sentinels, the Traveller found the glyphs they needed. They passed through the gateway, emerging before the face of omnipotence. The Traveller asked the Atlas how many worlds were left to visit. They had seen so many in their life they did not wish to die before they saw them all, and the Atlas answered. I'm not going to try and read that out because I have no idea what that number is. More than could be seen in any lifetime. It was impossible to explore the universe before the Traveller died. That number of places, yes. I am filled with knowledge of a traveller. I see glyphs in my mind, another piece of the code. I think of the Atlas. I've encountered this name many times in my travels, yet its true nature eludes me, and the vision fills me with fear. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we need to go and find the following one. Ooh, there! What is that? That is very, very cool, but quite freaky. It's like little eyes on stalks popping out of the ground, which I think I can scan. Yeah. Slightly alarming head bobbing. That is amazing. Let's go and check it out. There's just one there. Ooh. Now what's happening? Did somebody's trying to shoot me? Isn't that ship there? Yeah, it's just that's just wrong. Alright, mate, yep. I didn't realise a ship would try and shoot me on the ground. That's pretty cool. Where did it go? It wants a Barney. Oh, it's disappeared. It's the Pirate King from before. He's so annoyed. I didn't even consider him worthy of a fight. There it is. Let's go and get those ones. Those were cool, weren't they? Those things. Sean Connor says, concentrate. Don't get distracted by the eyes on stalks. Eyes on stalks are cool though, aren't they? I mean, let's be honest. That was definitely one of the coolest things we've seen in a while. It's just popped up out of the ground. Boop, boop. Your eyes must have been on stalks. Actually, they were. There's another wacky base. I wonder if we'll see another stalk creature. Oh, it was the building, not you they were shooting. Why were they shooting at the building? Okay, so let's go and learn another Vakeen word. I've learned the Vakeen word for Gra. Excellent. Okay, so this is the second one, isn't it? Everything here is tinted with that same red, the same unobservable crimson that fills my mind when I blink. I can only hope the structure holds the final glyphs. The Traveller of Purpose. The Atlas told the Traveller they were first of their kind, that a multitude would follow. Each would have been endowed with the same noble soul, able to travel planet to planet in eternal solitude. The first Traveller rejected the gift of the Atlas. This was not what they hoped for. What was the purpose of infinity if you could not see it all? So almost as if multiple travellers were created because the first traveller couldn't visit all the star systems, so they created multiple travellers so that all star systems could be visited. First traveller cursed the Atlas and claimed they would find a way to survive no matter what the cost. And all these worlds, all time itself, will be for the travellers to witness. Okay, so now we have all the glyphs. Locate and activate a portal. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, look, there's more eye things. Look at these guys. They're just... they're mad. I think those are great. What's that? Look at that. There's a ball just rolling around. I haven't seen one of those before either. It's another sort of critter. I wonder if you can. I'm going to try and tame that. Oh, look, there we go. Now it's now I've got a prize off extrusion. What does that do? Oh, bone nuggets. Oh, I've got a friendly ball. Oh, my cat! I think I need to adopt a ball. Sorry, I need to get another companion register. Where's that? I've got to have another one of them. I mean, who doesn't want a magic ball, right? There we go. Creature name is Mama Mama. Mama Mama the magic ball. Excellent. I've got a happy ball. What can I do? What can I do with a magic ball? Can I ride it? Oh, it's incompatible. I'll gently pat my magic ball. There we go. Have a creature about it. I don't. I'm happy now. Rover the magic ball. Right. Sorry, Mama. We've got important questy stuff to do. Ye gods, man, says Sean. The damn quest. Yes, I know, but... Right, now we've got to follow the Sentinel energy source to the portal. Let's go find ourselves a portal, because portals are good. Mainline source arrive in 1 hour. No, we're going to get a bit faster than that. Outside the atmosphere. Oh, this guy's back again. So across. Shall we put him out of his misery? The mighty pirate Diomed. Oh, it's a different pirate. Let's just deal with him. Game chucking content at us. Good night. Right, that's job done. A mighty pirate lord has been vanquished. You need to get your own magic. I was going to say, what's that TV show? That really weird TV show where there's the guy being followed by that ball. What was that? There was really odd. Was it a 60s, 70s TV? I can't remember. The Prisoner. That was the one. It was like that. There we go. Yeah, that was just that was. I remember what. I don't think I watched that properly. I might have to revisit it. Because that was just weird. Well, I remember watching a couple of episodes of that going, what was all that about? Yeah. Made in 1967, was it? Is that old? Very weird. Right. Portal. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. The pillars of something or other. Oh, I think I might have parked my ship in a slightly awkward position here. Breach. Travel anomaly confirmed. Okay. I think of every passing thought and idle wish that led me to this moment. Within this gateway I might find Artemis, I might find the source of the Sentinels, I might find a whole new universe, but it's more than this. This is not fate, I am making a choice, a leap of faith that somewhere out there in the dark I'll find out who I'm meant to be. Okay, well, let's put some glyphs in. This is the start of everything. All very Stargate, isn't it? Portals at the back of that. That is very cool, isn't it? Okay, so locate and activate. I've located and activated it. Enter the portal. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Here we go. That feeling of walking through a Stargate. The 60s. Prisoner fact, the model robot that they were meant to use broke, so they hastily grabbed anything they could use, which was the ball. Yeah. How can a petrol head like you forget the beginning of the Prisoner of the Greedy Yellow? No, that's very true. The Lotus in there, yes, I do vaguely remember that. For legal reasons, this effect is entirely distinct from a Stargate. It is. Oh. Okay, so we've ended somewhere very weird indeed. Hostile system. Great. Gateway breach. There were weird things floating in the sky. And there's bad noises. Coming from somewhere. Oh, what's that up there? Atlas, 1616 and Atlas protocol initiated. That doesn't sound good. There's some very unpleasant noises happening. Uh-oh. I think this is the Atlas. Whoa, this place has changed, hasn't it? I feel like I've been summoned. Whoa. Okay, this is totally different to what it was before. Yes, I do remember this. Okay, so we've got to go and talk to Atlas, haven't we? I've learned the Atlas word for Atlas. This bit I remember. This is so otherworldly. It looks they've really updated the graphics, haven't they? Look at it. I mean, it looks amazing. I think the Atlas is getting impatient. The text blinks before me, awaits input. I'm not sure say hello. Hello world. Run over the lights to learn words. Okay, I'll do that a bit. Audio recording plays echoing out about across the vast interface. We were once travellers. Once we aspired to more than dirt and dust. Show me a world, Atlas. Show me something no one has ever seen before. The interface grows still and is silent. It waits a command. From a diagnostic. It has been 1,946,218,922,221 years. 64% of worlds operating within expected parameters. 2.6 million. Sentinel status is error. Looks like they coded this in C++. Glass is operational. Traveller status operational. Go on then. Reality fades, everything does. My body, my soul, my voice, all of it speaks to me. The Atlas stands before me in all its might. I want to ask about Artemis, I want to find them, but something's happening to me. I need to get out of it. I need to... I'm going to submit. Far too late. I have belonged to this creature my entire life. Whoa. Oh, okay, I'm moving to it. Put it back. Null value, yeah. This is all very ephemeral storytelling, isn't it? It's loads and loads of misdirection. There's an eye in the loading screen. It does look like there's something there, doesn't there? It's sending us back, though, presumably. Oh, it sent us somewhere else now. Okay, so now we're on an icy planet with no... Okay, there's my starship. Can someone remove us? Yes. Suit creature is up. Please don't tell me you busted my spaceship. Looks like it's buried in the ground. Okay, I escaped to my ship, glad of something familiar in this strange world. Where has the portal taken me? That is a very good question. I was caught in the gravity of that infernal machine, not strong enough to resist. It identified itself as Atlas, the entity made so many worship and fear. I saw no sign of Artemis, no sign of the Sentinels. Why did I even step through that gateway? Well, to rescue Artemis. That's what we're trying to do. Is that true, or is it just a lie I tell myself, the kind of thought a noble person might have? Well, I am a noble person. Let's be noble. Artemis was in need of assistance, but don't risk my life just for them. There's something more, some other yearning. Okay. Well, that's... unknown aliens again. You are not alone. Could it be them? Did Artemis meet the Atlas as I have? Too many questions, not enough answers. Blurred50, first time chat. Hello, Blurred50. Name sounds familiar. Wrote Aline Dangerous novels. I did! A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I have 2 of them, if so, I've loved them. Played ED for years, new to No Man's Sky. Yes. Yes, Elite Reclamation back in 2014 and Elite Premonition back in 2017. So yes, that's a long old time. Much water under the bridge since then, indeed. Right, well, let's fix the old launch thruster. Anything else get busted? No. Right. No Man's Sky novel. Well, see, I don't know what would a No Man. I don't think I could write a No Man's Sky novel. My storytelling is always very character based, and No Man's Sky is so much more about kind of big picture mystique and kind of weird otherworldliness. It's not the sort of thing I would be very good at writing, I don't think. I think I could write a novel set in the No Man's Sky universe, but I don't know. I don't think I could write the story of No Man's Sky because it's so embedded in the game anyway, isn't it? Really, it would be an odd thing to have to write. Whereas Elite, of course, was very, you know, semi-realistic sci-fi universe. This is so otherworldly that, and to do justice to it and include all the kind of, you know, the Atlas, Artemis, all these sort of bits and pieces, it would be a hard thing to. Hello, oh, this is a grave marker, isn't it? I don't know. So it would be a hard thing to do. Yeah, it's very meta. That's the right word. I don't think it would make a good book. I approach the source of the signal, hologram appears. It is Artemis, but it's only silence. Okay, so we found Artemis again. That's good. Are they all right? If Artemis can hear me, they make no sign. The hologram just stares. I feel a sense of deja vu. As I move close, the Artemis projection begins to speak, the words punctuated by strange static. They came, watched closely, machines murderers against the voice falls silent. The projection looks at me. Something is very wrong. Something is always very wrong. Okay, so it's definitely Artemis. Where are Coltham, but still beloved? Anomaly they... Nada and Polo is watching us, tracking. Stake abandoned, but it wasn't. Through the portal. Please don't trust. Let's try comforting Artemis. A grave of glitched data trapped in a sunless reality. My friend is dead. Perhaps they were never alive. Ouch. That's a bit grim, isn't it? I think though once you finish the story aspects of the game you might have a few ideas. Blurred50, I've enjoyed your writing either way. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm currently working on a space opera novel. I spent all day writing it today. I only managed to do 2,000 words, but it was 2,000 words that I didn't otherwise have, so I was quite pleased with that. That, if you are, hopefully will be coming out springtime next year, actually, is my current plan, I think. So if you liked my Elite stuff, you'll probably like that, because it's got a similar sort of a vibe, but it's set in my Shadewood universe. And that's one of my current projects. Writing projects, anyway. Right, okay, ask Apollo about the portal. Apollo terminus deleted. Is that off planet? No, it's one up on the mountain. You should look up the Alute Saga too. Yes, I was thinking I might do a. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, it's up here somewhere. Who would build a hollow terminus up here on the mountain anyway? Oh, maybe that's it there. Although I don't think that's a hollow terminus, is it? No, it's an archive, I was going to say. That's miles away. I still need to pick up on the Saberwood books, says Zoe. Ah, well, you're in for a treat if you haven't read those. Well, at least when I would say that. So, but if you like the Saberwood books, I had trouble finding a publisher for my Saberwood books initially because they cross genres. So they have a sort of fantasy vibe in the way they're written because it's all kind of a little bit swords and sorcery. At least it seems to be that way to start with. But it's actually a science fiction universe, and that was quite difficult for some publishers to figure out, which was a bit weird, really. But makes sense to me. And it'll probably make sense to you when you read them. If you want, by the way, if you want to listen to the first chapter, I've made the first chapters of all of my books thus far available on YouTube. So if you want to have a listen to the audible version, go to my YouTube channel and you can listen to the first chapter totally and utterly free. So there you go. Right, we appear to be heading in the right direction. Go, Robodogus! Oops, just. She's so fast, he outruns the rendering. That's how good he is. Oh, thank you very much, Big Boo. Oh, there we go. Guessing that's it there. No, it's not. That's just another. No, because those things are the. Oh, stop pressing E, Drew. I know. Yep. Yeah, so with Shadewood I wanted to take a plausible locale that could really exist in real life and set a story on it. So that's what I did. So look, Shadewood is set on a red dwarf system where the planet is tidally locked. And as a result of that, the environment is quite weird. I think I'm doing a bit of a Zoe here. It's going to take me a month. Oh, there it is, up there. I'm just going around in circles. Oh, stop, dog, stop. Why can't I get off the dog? Oh, there we go. So yeah, so I sit on the red dwarf in a red dwarf system, on the red dwarf system, whereby the planet is tidally locked. So one side always faces the star, the other side always faces away, which gives you a really weird kind of locale that's quite different from the Earth to set your story on. And I had to invent a whole bunch of stuff to make that work, which was quite good fun. So, but it's not a heavy-duty science fiction novel at all. It's, you know, it's escapism and adventure and things. I liked it. Right. Okay. So network is compromised. Yes. Well, that's probably us. There are no signal matches for Artemis or Apollo. Terminal is a stream of warnings and areas. Okay. Let's manually override it. Okay, we've got something. Oh. Who's this? Null. You are not alone. Tell me, what's the point in living if we know that life will finish? Well, let's try and improve the lives of others. And when they die too, what then of those improvements? What then of good and evil? Nothing remembered, nothing forgiven. Okay, so he's being very existential. I know you, traveller. I know where you've been. I know where you're going. It's more than I know. What if I told you that Artemis could be saved? What if I told you that Artemis could live once more after a fashion? What would you do then, I wonder? Well, I'd need to know more, I think. A skeptic. Well, yes. Well, Artemis is already dead. Your dream to save them has failed. What do you have to lose? The blood of Artemis is data. The heart is a glitch. I can help you retrieve them both. We require a mind arc, a receptacle for their soul. I'm reactivating Artemis's frequency. Speak with them when you are ready. So I don't know. Is bringing Artemis back to life, is that a good thing? That never goes well in my experience. You try and bring somebody back from the dead, it always ends up badly. The Big Boo Fire. What I love about Showbiz is how much of it seems like fantasy, but you get the answers to being a sci-fi universe. Character development is awesome too, although it's a totally different story. It gives me a big Babylon 5 vibes and how the characters are the focus and the grand plan is real. Oh, that's quite good. Thank you very much for that, Big Boo. Zoe says, I think the boyfriend is definitely going to get a not so subtle hint for Christmas. Excellent. Oh, Julia's here. Hello, Julia. Did I miss you? Where's Julia? Oh, there you are. Hello, travellers. Hello, Julia. Good to see you too. I'm sure we've done. Yeah. So, yes, Drew. Is that a good thing? You've been pleasantly talking to them while dead. Anyway, I suppose I have. Well, yeah. It'd be rude not to go and try and resurrect them from the dead. Does Artemis want to be raised from the dead? I suppose is another question, but. I don't know. The first traveller, speak with Artemis. So how do I do that then? Well, let's first go and summon our ship back. Well, obviously you can't land there, you stupid ship. Where can you land? There you go. Over there. Oh, Artemis is up there. Oh, did I miss that? Oops. Just as well I got you guys to help me out. I remember what you did to Artemis, you rotter. Speaking of Artemis, of course, Artemis 1 is on its way to the moon now, isn't it? That's pretty exciting, going back to the moon. I watched the launch. Was it this morning or the day before? Time is never changing thing jig. Back up the stairs, back up the stairs. Oh yeah, look, there's Artemis. I missed that entirely. Sorry for bringing you back from the dead, but I thought it might be a good idea. Are you? Artemis repeats these words endlessly, unable to see my face or hear my voice. I must craft a mind arc before I can help them further. Okay. Well, presumably I can sort of cheat a little bit here and create a mind arc. There we go. Got one. It's not cheating. Okay. Okay, so do I have to do something with the mind arc? Bring the mind arc to Artemis. I'm here. Maybe the game hadn't updated. No? Have I confused it? Have I busted the game? Oh dear. Maybe I can discard it. Put the thing down. What thing? So grumpy I can't try near rectilinear Halo orbit and KSP, but not 3-body physics. Oh, sorry, for Artemis 1 I was like, what? Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but KSP isn't quite sophisticated enough, is it, for that? Right, so you think maybe... Should I jump in out of my ship just for the sake of doing it? Let's initiate landing sequence again. Dunk. There we go. This is why you don't cheat at games, you see. There would have been so many other distractions. Did I get another one? I did, didn't I? Oh, I got another waypoint. Interesting. So maybe I need to just go somewhere else. That's a good point. Let's go over there then. While the sun sets. Well, there's actually quite a pretty planet. So yeah, it wants me to go somewhere else, doesn't it? So let's do that. It's not very far away, but... There we go. Three-body physics for proper orbits, yeah. And Electron Ghost ran the Artemis 1 mission last weekend, so I beat NASA. Nice. It is cool, though. I still think Chris Roberts should have been into the design of this thing. There was way too many stairs. Right, this time it should be able to talk to Artemis. Now, is Artemis going to be happy about being resurrected by me, by some alien dude who, goodness knows who he is? Obviously. Okay, so use the mind arc. Uh-oh. Some catharsis where Artemis emerges before my eyes restored. But it is not to be. One moment I see the hologram, the next there is nothing. The stranger who gave me these blueprints beckons me over. See, I know it was going to go wrong. What have you done? Travellers are a dream, an idea that we have some special place in this universe. Artemis had it, you had it, Apollo too, though they would conceal it. Even I had this dream long ago. We are countless, my friend, walking these worlds yearning for friendship. No one wants to be alone, not truly. But the closer you get to others, the more you risk hurting yourself and hurting them. The deeper secret of the universe is not that of the glass or the aerons or the progenitors. It is that final act, the decision to abandon those who need you. It is the primal sin, the foundation of existence itself. He's very deep, this guy, isn't he? Go to the stars, traveller. Your friends will wait for you. They will help you bring peace to poor Artemis. Return when you are finished. We have much to discuss. Oh. Okay, so bring Artemis to Nada. A copy of Artemis has been stored in the Mind Arc. Interesting. Not sure I should be carrying around people's souls, but there we are. It is. It's very deep, isn't it? Yeah. Null has issues. I think we decided that both Apollo and Null had issues. They're very confused individuals. Yeah, he's worse than Apollo, isn't he? Right, Zoe. Absolutely. Not the sort of people you really want to hang out with for very long, are they? Oh, there's abandoned freighters and all sorts of... Oh, come on. Let's go and see. Does that mean all travellers have issues? Well, I think we all do, don't we? We all labour under our preconceptions, the realities we create ourselves, and those we inhabit, those we wish we would inhabit. Reality is, of course, what we make it. Unless you're a writer like me, of course, in which case reality is what you write down on a piece of paper and then edit afterwards and swear at. Okay, so Nada, what are you going to make of this? I've got the box here and it contains the soul of Artemis. Yes, because we've gone through the portal since things. Reveal the Mind Arc. Look what I've got. It is Echo. Never thought I'd see a traveller's soul. You are so beautiful. Okay, but friend, entity. This Artemis Echo is in pain. Disconnected. This arc is no rescue. Well, we need to help Artemis. That's why. Artemis Echo will never have a body again. Will never explore again. Old life gone, but we can help them. Good. Nada has a machine. No, not a machine. It is something living, a refuge, or somewhere for Artemis to go. You may upload Artemis to the machine, to a sub-simulation where they may live on. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to put Artemis rest. Okay. So we're trying to... We have the soul of Artemis, but it can never be returned to a body. Now we need to put him into a machine. Oh. First time chat from Crazy Grinch 85. The NASA's Photoshop department is top notch. Reality is just an excuse for lack of imagination. Is that Garrick from Deep Space Nine? He was cool, wasn't he? Right, Nada told me what you need to do. No friend that we support you no matter the choice. Better the machine. It says Nada friend's private refuge. Okay. What are we going to do then? Okay, so there's a... Decide Artemis's fate at Nada's private terminal. Ooh. been to Nalda's private terminal before, have we? Ooh. Plain and simple Garrick. The machine is ancient and powerful, a relic of a world long since destroyed. The craft is extraordinary. It's clearly intended to often with great love. I feel a whisper, Nalda's faint hum over the speaker as they commune with the machine. Words on the panels unscramble themselves. Secondary simulation is right enabled. Secondary simulation. You've been here before. This is not a decision. Yeah, I do remember. This relic is a simulation of a solar system, a prayer offered by an ancient Corvax, the Atlas, now reshaped at the heart of the anomaly. A single false solar system, so denied, will act as a home for Artemis should I wish it. The thing is, if I put them in the machine, they'll live forever, won't they? Or if I had Artemis to die, I wouldn't want to be uploaded into a simulation. I'm going to allow them to die. Even as I process my decision, Nada's hum takes on a quiet new intensity. I speak and their voice replies. Intelligible now, they talk gently and suggest I place the ark upon the terminal. I do so and hear a whisper, a prayer. The ark begins to unfold, twisting from its center, releasing the traveller's soul within. I witness a spark of blue light blaze within the air before me. It fades after a moment, with the last remnants of Artemis within this world. Bum bum bum. Something great or nothing. Oh, I know. Oh. Artemis is at peace. Well, that's the right thing. They suggest I do not dwell on these moments. They tell me that I did the right thing. Ugh. That was deep. Farewell, Artemis. I think we need to talk to Nada and Polo about that. Ugh. Artemis Echo has been disconnected, freed from a cruel life. You have done well, traveller. Your guilt. It is a sacrifice for the one you called friend. Go on without regrets. Oh. Okay. You did what you had to do, friend. Traveller Artemis is free of pain now. Few can say the same. Wow. Okay, so that's... we respect your decision, murderer. This is one of those times when the other option does change the story later on. It's good. Okay, so Nada or Polo would have told you that Artemis, a lifelong explorer, would have been trapped in a single simulated solar system for eternity, which doesn't sound like a good deal, does it? That's what kind of the moment it said a single solar system, I think you know you don't want to be trapped in a simulation. That sounds forever. That's pretty bad. So is that the end of that mission, or is that just the end of a chapter? No, there is more, says Shadow Worm. So we're not at the end then. Okay, there is a strange space station in the system, normally outside the database business of the Gek. Is that a space anomaly? Okay, so that's the end of Artemis, but you still have Null to deal with. That's Act 1. No, not at all. Okay. So is the space station anomaly that's out there different from the anomaly that I'm currently in? But Drew, most of us never leave our own systems. We have reasonable good lives. Yes, but I suppose the worlds of No Man's Sky are perhaps more limited than ours. Chapter N, the first traveller now. Wow, okay. Sort the mission back to the first traveller in the log. Okay, so that's it. Right, okay. Artemis' fate has been sealed. Bam, bam, bam. I can only hope I've done the right thing. It is time to find Apollo and see what sense I can make of the situation. Yes, okay then. So we've sealed the fate of Artemis. Can we talk to Apollo on the communicator? Yes, we can. Are you receiving? What's he going to make of this? The hologram is showing something available again. Your signal was thought you were gone. So we need to hear Apollo again. It feels like we've not spoken in a long time. Well, that's because we got interrupted by Null. I tried to recount the gateway, the strange planet, the vast machine, the crimson orb. As I talk, I realise the memories themselves are unstable, as I cannot form them in my mind. It's just a dull, itching red. I tell Apollo, I think I saw the Atlas itself. Well, I'm pretty sure we did. You saw it. You met the Atlas. The Gek and the Corvax, they worship it as a god. Never thought it was real. Can't imagine what you've gone through. Well, that was pretty scary. I tell Apollo the things the Atlas said. Now, that was interesting. How it spoke of travellers and sentinels as if we were protocols, not living things. It looked like we were bits of code. Yeah. As if it was the master control program from Tron. Wintermute, GB says, Drew, your decision is interesting because you did the opposite last time and justified. Okay, so I'm very indecisive. So did I keep Atlas alive, Artemis alive in the simulation? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, so maybe I was paying more attention to things this time because I was concentrating more on the story. I didn't want to condemn them to, oh, well, that's interesting, isn't it? I did a different thing last time around. Okay, so I felt as if life and death were just fragile dreams, not concepts still. Just goes to prove you can justify anything. At least it didn't harm you, and I think there's something in what you've said. The Corvax pay homage to the Sentinels precisely because they believe them to be servants of the Atlas. Sentinels are servants of the Atlas. Previous iteration, Drew, was not a murderer. Yeah. We should investigate further. The machine will lead us to the Sentinel nest. We'll be rich before we know it. Okay, let's go find out. Perhaps the Sentinels and the Atlas are linked. Perhaps this is the path we need to take. But there are other factors now in play. I tell Apollo of Artemis' grave and my encounter with the mysterious traveller Null. Artemis is dead. I explain I could not do it. It would not have been life, just an empty existence within the simulation. I had to follow Artemis to find peace and death. Apparently I did the right thing. You try. Whatever you might be feeling now, know that you are a good friend. I wonder what... I can't remember what Apollo would have said last time round. Does it give you good vibes, whatever your choice make, or does the game basically give you a hard time? I can't remember. I have to go through the portal and join you, that much is clear. We just need to figure out the right glyphs, the right address for that world of it all. So the glyphs are the address for the portals, yeah. Find a monolith, search for patterns in the data. These things are machines, and we simply need to understand their code. Wow. Really glad you're jumping into lore. You'll probably be able to squeeze one more stream from the main story, I guess. Lots of side stuff and other missions. Apollo respects your decision either way. Okay, well that's interesting. So we're out of time now, aren't they? Let's go and land at the ancient monolith, and that would be a good place for us to pick it up next week. I'm intrigued by the bits of code thing. I don't remember that from last time either, but I think I was learning so much more about the mechanics of the game back then that the story was hard to assimilate as well. Whereas now I know kind of how things work, I can pay more got more bandwidth in my brain to cope with what the story's telling me. So it seems there are multiple iterations of the Travellers. Either there's one Traveller and there's multiple kind of iterations of us who've been travelling the universe for a long, long time. There is the fact that the Atlas looks at us as pieces of code, which in itself is interesting. And the fact that the Gek and the Corvax and the Vakeen all view the Travellers as I think yeah, they view us as otherworldly and strange. And then there's the individual law of the races, where we know a little bit about the Gek in particular, who appear to have done something very, very bad in the past, which we don't yet know about. So lots of the individual law of the races are another 2 streams. Yeah, so we're gonna have to bear. There's lots of stuff to do here, isn't it? Engage, Douglas. That looks like a thing. Look how good that looks. There it is. Right. So now, will the game automatically save here? I suppose it will. Let's activate the thingy. Anomaly. I see the stone in the monolith. It's a movable silver, and yet something lurks beneath. It's grey and not yet grey. A crimson calling out from some of those. Okay, so locate us a portal then. Okay, so we've got a portal detected over there somewhere. 5 hours walking, but we've got a spaceship, so we might as well use it. Funny smell here, says Robodogus. Look, Mr. Bogus. Where's the spaceship? There it is. Oh, keep doing that. Sorry, dog. Yeah, I know. Back to the spaceship we go. I know, it's amazing, pretty glorious at 56 episodes and there's still stuff to learn, see and do. I mean, this game is spectacularly deep. Not just for a space game, but for kind of any game, really. It's just so cleverly layered. Not only in the lore, but also in the way it works. It's really, really, really clever. It's so much more than the sum of its parts. That's what I think is the genius of the design of this game. Yeah, it's a lot of intriguing lore that feeds you in tiny bites here and there. Yeah, it has changed a huge amount. So, all right, here we go into another portal. I'm guessing another portal is to be activated. Bum bum bum. Okay, so do we know these? Guess we do. You just have to charge them with the right equipment. This is so Portal, isn't it? Yeah, so they obviously designed the game in such a way that they could build upon it well. Right. We has travel on. Okay, so now is that what we've learned the glyph sequence of this planet? Okay, so relay the portal glyphs to Apollo at a hollow terminus. Well, look at the way it lights up as well. That's very cool. That is totally Stargate though, isn't it? It's just so there's a holy terminal over there somewhere. Right, well that'll have to wait for the next stream, I'm afraid, because at the end of that, so we have sealed the fate of Artemis once more. It's definitely not Stargate, Drew. I've no idea why you'd say that. Can't see the similarity at all. Right, well, the fate of Apollo and Null will have to wait for the future stream, but thank you very much for your company tonight. It's been really, really good. Interesting story. Kind of all a bit shivery and stuff. Good to see the Atlas though, that was very, very cool. And poor old Artemis, did we do the right thing? I don't know, did we do the right thing? The agonies of choice. But very good. A very compelling story, I enjoyed that. Good stuff. Right, be good everybody, see you next week. Now, next week, I will definitely be doing No Man's Sky next week, but then there will be a gap, I'm afraid, of 2 weeks, because I am going to be in Australia. And I won't be taking my PC with me to Australia. It's actually my sister's wedding I'm going to, so I shall be out in Australia for a couple of weeks and then I'll be back again. So apologies that next week's No Man's Sky stream will be the last one for a couple of weeks, and then I'll be back in mid-December, whatever it is. No Star Citizen stream tomorrow, I'm afraid, because I'm celebrating Christmas with my mum, and I know it's not Christmas yet, but reasons. Complicated stuff. But I will be around on Saturday for more of the destruction of the Zen on X Beyond the Frontier. And I would be upside down, so gaming would be awkward, yes. But I'm hoping to do a tiny bit of astronomy out there and take some pictures of upside down stars and things. So anyway, be good. See you soon. See you on Saturday at least. And take care, my friends. Thank you very much for your company. Look after yourselves. You're not far to the weekend now. Be good. I will see you soon. And take care, my friend. Interlopers. Bye bye.